Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Sonic Multiverse. By fan request, we are featuring the grand return of What If Mecha Sonic survived and the Master Emerald was lost. Now, before we even get started with this, I need to address an issue. When I started these what ifs, I was working off of the mentality of the Izuka Two Worlds theory. It's essentially a thing that was introduced in 2010 where Sonic's world and Earth were two separate planets, which it kind of came out of left field and doesn't explain too much, but hey, I was on board with it. It had a lot of world building potential and it answered a couple questions, even if it created like 100 more. But recently, on an official video from the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel, they've retconned it to be one world once again. So that put me in a bit of a dilemma with all the what-ifs that I've referenced the two worlds in. So I've concluded that what-ifs that I have used the two worlds as a part of the actual plot line and not just casually mentioned, I'll be including the two worlds. This includes things such as the What If Metal Sonic Became a Hero AU. But any new what ifs, or ones where I haven't directly referenced the two worlds, I will be going by one world. Which brings me to this what if where I have directly addressed the two worlds at the tail end of the last part, to be precise. But I think this AU works better with just one world. So I'm going to be retconning that last scene, and we will see the new version of the scene right now. Mecha Sonic's systems began to boot up once more. He looked around. He was in a strange container with elusive green liquid surrounding him. He looked down at his body. He wasn't his upgraded form anymore. He was back to his original state, and his arms were reattached. Mecha Sonic surveyed the room, trying to get a sense of his bearings. He saw Dr. Eggman, his creator, hard at work. It was clear now that he must have rescued him from the remains of the Death Egg too, but why wasn't he addressing him? Normally, as soon as Mecha Sonic was repaired, he was sent out to do another task for the Doctor. But he didn't even seem to acknowledge his existence this time. It was only then Mecha Sonic took note of the machine he was designing. The machine was tall and lengthy, crimson red, and clearly a step up from the old Egg Robos Mecha Sonic used to work with. Eggman marveled at his creation. E-102, codename Gamma. Gamma? Questioned the machine. That's right. You will now only obey me. The Doctor began to escort his machine to the shooting range, briefly turning towards Mecha Sonic and simply wiping dust off of the glass, not even acknowledging the robot's existence, before walking away. It was now clear to Mecha Sonic what he had become. Simply a trophy in the Doctor's collection. A relic of the past to be cast aside and replaced by this new Gamma and the rest of his E-series.